the Emmy Association's Purple Book. Definitely. I'm trying to read comments, guys. Thank you for those comments, guys. Thank you. Would you ever take a cruise to Canada? True Kappa, I would love to go transatlantic. It's whether, number one, I can ever cope with it. Number two, whether I'll ever be able to afford it. They're the type of cruises that I cannot ask my parents to pay for. I can't ask my parents to pay for transatlantic. I have booked a Caribbean cruise for next year. It's highly unlikely that I will be able to go. I booked it over a year ago when it first came out, and I paid £50 deposit. I have till October this year to decide if I can afford to go. Now, when I say afford to go, I don't just mean afford the cruise. Because it's Caribbean and I've never been to the Caribbean, I would want to do lots and lots of sightseeing. I'd want to do lots of excursions. I'd want to do all sorts of things. And as a result of that, it will not be cheap on spending money as well as the actual cost of the cruise. That cruise is very expensive. The likelihood is I will not be able to afford to go. My parents cannot pay for the whole cruise. I've not asked them to. I would not ask them to do. I did have a nice time in the casino. Yes, Lord Kingdom. What's wrong with that? I stayed within my casino budget. I didn't overspend. I won some money. I lost some money. Yeah. Oh, I'm ignoring them. Don't worry, Tinsley. I'd love to be able to do those, Louise. I really would. Unfortunately, because I can't fly, I have to do a round trip. Andrea, I've not got another one booked until next January at the moment. I'd love to do the Caribbean cruise I've got booked for next year. At the moment, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it. Because also I'm a solo cruiser, I have to pay approximately 180% cruise fare. As a solo occupier of a cabin, you have to pay 80% of the second person as well. So I have to pay 180% approximately of the cruise fare. Angela, I'd shop around, but I use Admiral insurance for my travel insurance. I fully declare all my medical stuff, and yeah, brilliant. So talking about the drinks package, I did get the alcohol package, but as you know, my health took a bit of a twist on the 4th or 5th day. I'm trying to remember when it was. It was the Tuesday night into the Wednesday. So that's why I missed Madeira completely. Hi, Nick. Thank you. So after that, I didn't drink very much. I got some other people some drinks because while I was off the alcohol, I decided to use it to get other people some glasses of wine, stuff like that. So I did. I did then drink some ciders, stuff like that, and I had a couple of cocktails, but not very many for the rest of the holiday. I certainly didn't daily break even on the drinks package. I know that. Overall, at least I know I paid for it before I went, and I didn't have to add my drinks to my onboard bill, and I didn't have to worry about how much I was spending on drinks. Does that make sense? That's brilliant, Lucy. That's brilliant. Next time I go on a cruise, could you take Mum? So my mum does not like P&O cruises. My mum and dad do cruise. They go with Saga. They prefer the smaller ships, and yeah, they found Iona too big for them. They came last year. We went on a family holiday, and it was just too much for my mum. Recommendations for first-time cruises, Pam? Yes, a 1-week P&O to Norway. That will give you the taste of whether you really enjoy it or not. The bar staff in some bars stick to the rule of the law. In other bars, they're very relaxed. And as long as you don't take the mick, they're happy to serve you more than the 15. I personally never went anywhere near the 15 on this cruise. I think the night that we got tipsy in the nightclub, that was the day I drank the most. That was the one day I drank the most. That was the first Monday on board. You're doing Norway next year, Witchy Boo. Fantastic. So the alcoholic package is 15 alcoholic drinks a day. My favourite meal of the whole cruise was definitely the meals I had in the Keel and Cow. Alison, if only losing weight would solve my problems. But what you don't understand, Alison, is my weight problems do not cause my health problems. It's the other way around. Because of my ME, and I can't exercise easily because of the ME, with polycystic ovarian syndrome, yes, one of the most important things you need to do is exercise. So yeah, Alison, if only it was that simple. Do I enjoy swimming? Yes, I do. Unfortunately though, when you go swimming, what a lot of people don't understand is that getting out of the swimming pool when you've got muscle fatigue is a lot harder than getting in. Becky, that's fantastic that you're a size 8 with PCOS and ME. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Becky, we're all different. My testosterone levels and my insulin resistance is through the roof. Maybe yours isn't as bad as mine. I don't know. Good for you, though. Good for you. Exactly, Diane. Oh, Jane, I love the hydro pool. Problem for me was getting out of it again. I loved the hydro pool. I went for one hydro session. But yeah. SGR92. Tell your sister to look up the charity Verity. Verity is the charity I recommend to everybody. There's links in my link tree to it. Yeah, I also have underactive thyroid on top of the PCOS, on top of the ME. So guys, do me a favour, we're all uniquely different. Look at your fingerprint and remember that your fingerprint is 100% unique. We are all our own fingerprint. We are all unique. It's as simple as that, guys. Cabs, not in the hydrotherapy pool. Only one swimming pool on Iona has any sort of adapted wheelchair hoist. It's not even a wheelchair hoist. It's a hoist chair hoist. And you have to be very light to use it. They don't get that a lot of disabled people, not all disabled people, but they don't get that a lot of disabled people have weight problems. Have I seen Eva Kuhn often review? No, I haven't, Ems, and you know what? I couldn't care less what Eva Queen thinks. Simple as that. My positivity. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. How did my nails hold up? Well, you know I've lost 2 on that hand, and this morning I lost 1 on that hand. So, yeah, they started falling off. The competition will be sometime next week, Philip. I will give everybody notice. Okay? I will give everybody notice. I've got to write the quiz first. Congratulations, Bex. Congratulations. Lynn, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Just Gemma, why did you just mute True Kappa? Gemma, you're muting rather a lot of people that don't need to be muted. Can you be a bit careful, please, Gemma? That's 3 people I've seen you mute who didn't need to be muted. Please be careful, Gemma. If you're in doubt, can you do 5-minute mutes, not whole live mutes, please? Gemma, please do 5-minute mutes so that it lessens the impact of the accidents, please. Okay, just do 5-minute mutes. To those people who've been accidentally muted, I apologise. Definitely, Lucy. Definitely. The amount of stuff you guys will have to take, you definitely need to do a pack with me. Gemma, that's fine. I can see you, Gemma, but please be a bit careful because I've seen people really get muted who don't need to be. Nick, thank you for unmuting True Kappa. Thank you, Nick. I have, Teresa, yes. So I have looked into the weight loss surgery. I went down about 5 years ago. I was given, I went on a weight loss course run by our local NHS with the idea of going to have weight loss surgery. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, no, that's the wrong wording. Between myself, my dietitian and my doctors, we agreed that my health, my ME side of my health, was not strong enough for me to cope with having weight loss surgery. Love that, Lucy. No, Tinsley Tats, that's very true. Not all PCOS sufferers are the same. Not at all. Mummy M, no, not necessarily. Because my doctors know how low my immune system is. They know how bad that my other problems are. You know, not everybody is going to recover from something as easily as that. Lucy, I will admit, naughty. It's the end of my holiday. It's the last day of my holiday. I've got nothing in the fridge. And it's Chinese New Year. Of course I'm going to have a Chinese takeaway. Not yet, Joe, but I've got quite a few magnets, and I'll show people at some point. Exactly, Michelle. How do you get around on excursions? So, Lisa Bell, I actually normally do most of the stuff on my own because the P&O excursions cost a bloody fortune. And I've tried to talk to them on the ship. I tried to talk to them about why. Hold on, we're doing the same as you. Owen's just stuck in his van at the takeaway car park. Oopsie. So Claire, I'm going to explain that to you. Claire, I'm going to pin your comment. I'm ignoring all other comments for a minute, guys, and I'm going to answer this for Claire and all those other people who've been saying stuff. Right. On a cruise, everything is done for you. Everything. You don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't have to wash up, you don't have to clear the table. All I have to do on a cruise is get up, get dressed, have a wash, clean my teeth, use the loo, sit on the wheelchair and move around the ship. I don't have to climb the stairs. I don't have to make a drink because it's all done for you. Absolutely everything is done for you. Okay? At home, I have to cook, clean, clear the table, make my own food, make my own drinks. I have to get up and down the stairs. I have to look after Beth. I have to look after Luna. I have to make my own bed. I have to do everything. And that's before I've gone out and done anything. Had a life. That's why I don't cope well at home. It's easier being on a blooming cruise ship than it is being at home. That's what people don't understand. That's what all of you don't understand. I really struggle at home because I have to do so much myself. I use a lot more energy at home than I do when I'm on holiday. Will I be doing another cruise this year? Highly unlikely, Lauren. Highly unlikely. Unless I earn a lot of money from TikTok. And if I do earn some money from my TikTok videos, then I might invest it in doing another holiday so that you lot get the content. No, Beth is back home with me. We picked her up on the way back from Southampton, from my parents, and we're going to pick Luna up tomorrow. No, Teresa, PCOS is not a disability. Okay? PCOS is a health condition. It is not a disability. It is listed on my health declarations, but there's no nothing to do with my PCOS that makes me disabled. How do my parents afford it? How the hell is that any of your business? Simple answer. How the hell is that any of your business? Because it's not. Bye. Oh, Nick, thank you so much for the fruit bowl. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Wow, the comments are going so fast, guys. I apologise that I'm missing a lot. I'm really trying to read them. Yeah, there are people who do live on cruise ships. Some retired folk go from ship to ship. Exactly, Mary Dallas. Some people do. And you know what? It's a blooming tempting idea. Why live in why live in a care home paying all your money to the government when you could live on a cruise ship for a few years? That's a very good question, Hyacinth. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. Luna's back tomorrow, so we'll have to wait and see. Ah, Carol, I hope you have an amazing time. Really do hope you have an amazing time on that cruise. Favourite event and day of your cruise? Oh, Salicious, that is a difficult one. The night we went in the nightclub and danced our socks off and I was doing the wheelchair dancing, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed last night's show. I went to see the Take That show, Greatest Days, the musical. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah. Marina, that's what I've just done, the Canaries cruise on Iona. No, I didn't go into Southampton, Jane, no. No, I'm home. Of course I thanked my parents, KD. Of course I did. There is no way I'd go on the 9-month cruise. No way. Even a freebie, I wouldn't do a 9-month cruise. Not a chance. The only way I'd do a 9-month cruise is if I was living on the cruise ship and not as a 9-month holiday, but I was planning on living on the cruise ship. then I might consider doing 9 months. But you know what? I wouldn't do it as a holiday. No way. Not with that much sightseeing, because how on earth can you cope? Mentally, your brain take it in. After a while, one port becomes the same as the next, becomes the same as the previous one, and so on and so forth. And you just forget where you are, and you just lose track of everything. I'm not going to talk about my parents, guys. Okay? I'm not going to talk about my parents, so you might as well stop with the questions. What do you mean, Judy? Do I not get depressed? Sorry, explain the question, Judy. I know you're not a troll, so Judy, please explain your question a bit more and I'll happily answer. Yes, you do need a passport, yes. And it has to have a minimum of 6 months on it when you come back. Because it's in case you get stuck somewhere, a bit like the COVID situations when COVID first started. Hyacinth, yes. Some people do get depression with PCOS, yes. I have anxiety because of my health. I don't have depression. I've never been diagnosed as clinically depressed. But I do suffer from, and I do have anxiety problems. Hi, Fibbin. You were sad when you were getting your hair done. I'm going to tell you what happened. That second time I was having my hair done, I'll tell you why I was looking unhappy. You ready for this? I have never had my hair pulled so much by a hairdresser. Ever. I had such a bad headache by the time she finished my hair. And the reason I've covered it up, the cyst in the middle, it's got a burn mark on it. She was curling my hair with hair straighteners. She wasn't looking carefully what she was doing. And yeah, she burnt my cyst with the straighteners. Oh, I said something to the manager, yeah. They refunded me for my hair treatment and apologised. Now, the hairstylist who did my hair the first time was so careful. He was so good. I wish they'd given me him a second time, but he was already doing somebody else's hair, and so this lady did mine. When I had my hair done the first time, I'd had really nice hair treatment to begin with. He talked to me. He explained what he was going to use. He asked me if I'd like to put my feet up. He, in the recliner, all really nice and comfortable. He was gentle on the massaging. He was thorough with the wash, but he was gentle. Fast forward to Thursday night and this lady. As soon as she started washing my hair, I was on edge. She was not gentle at all. And she wasn't thorough either. Now, when I do my hair, as some of you, well, you've never actually seen me wash my hair, but when I wash my hair, I thoroughly do the back of the scalp and stuff like that. She washed the hair. She barely touched the scalp. You don't do that when you're a hairdresser. You wash the hair properly. Oh, I said something while she was doing my hair. Don't worry, I said something. I said to her, please, can you be more careful? You are pulling my hair. And I said to them a second time, look, you are pulling my hair too much. I am getting a headache. And she carried on. And I was like, I ended up telling her, look, just, I've had enough. She hadn't done what I'd asked, which was giving me volume. And she was more fussed about the curls. I don't have curls. When have you guys ever seen me with curly hair, apart from what's happened when I've had it plaited with a little bit of a wave? But I don't curl my hair. And I didn't ask for curls, I asked for volume. So, yeah. So the first appointment was absolutely fantastic. And the second one, I hated it. Yeah, so the first one, Natalie, was fantastic. It's the second one that didn't go well. Oh, I tell you, True Kappa, I've loved that monument ever since the first time I saw it. Judy, I can't remember. Problem is, Judy, I'm going to be honest and say, message me. I can't remember everything that everybody's told me, because you have to remember, and I apologise for this, I do have an awful memory, and I can't remember everything that everybody's told me. It's just too many people. Yeah. Now you know why, Natalie. Yeah. I am back home, Vicky, yes. Sorry, Judy. I mean, please don't take that the wrong way. Please don't take that as I don't care, because I do. I just can't remember everything all the time, and I'm so sorry. I wish my memory was better. Fibbing, yes, my parents did enjoy the pastries. They stayed fresh enough to eat, and I'm taking some to Rebecca tomorrow. I've got a box to take to Rebecca as a little thank you for looking after Luna so well. Hazel, hurry up and have another holiday. I love that. Hazel, the only way I can afford another holiday is if my videos do well on TikTok, and I can use some of the money I earn on TikTok to pay for another one. Boss, yes, I did have a photo shoot on the ship. I didn't actually have a photo shoot. I had photos taken by the photographers at their different photography stations during the cruise. In fact, I can show you one of them because I have one of them here. So I only got one print. I've got the rest of them on a memory card, but this is the one print that I came home with. Okay, and this was taken of me by one of the ship photographers, and this was taken in Gran Canaria. I'm just gonna square the print up in the mount, because it's not very square in the mount. So let me just tidy that up a little bit. I tell you, they charge a lot for the prints. You ready for this? There you go. I really love that picture. So I've got 45 photos that I had done. No, Joe, I've just grown my hair over time. And also my hair grows quickly. Donna, no, I'm not wheelchair bound, Donna. I don't use a wheelchair at home. I use a wheelchair out and about because I get so tired so quickly. I can do a lot more using a wheelchair as a mobility aid. I do have a YouTube, Sharon. It's linked in my bio here on TikTok, and my YouTube ID is Iona Wheelchair. So Iona, I-O-N-A, Iona Wheelchair. Yes, I did, Fibbin. I haven't seen Joanne last couple of days, but I know she was spending time with her parents. But I have seen Dan and Kez, definitely, yes. Or Kieran, yeah. Daniel and Kieran, I've seen both of them. Griff, Minnie here, didn't do as much on the cruise as I'd intended. Because I was unwell for a couple of days on the cruise, I was trying to pack everything in to the time I had on board the ship, doing other things, and I was trying to make sure I had the energy to do the things I really wanted to do. So I didn't do as many things with Minnie as I had wanted to. But hey, those things happen. 2 weeks. A 2-week holiday. That was Daniel, Joe. That was Daniel. Mad Daniel. Donna, I'm sorry. I did see the question, I think. What did you ask, Donna? Oh, get rid of the idiot, please, somebody. Kimbo, you'll have to wait and see. There's lots of stuff planned. Donna, if you've got a problem, just ask me. Please ignore other people in the chat. It's me you have to think about, not other people. Andy, I'm not asking people to. Okay, I want to make that clear. Andy, I'm not asking people to send me stuff for my 50th. Okay, I'm not. If somebody wants to send me a birthday card, something like that, nearer my birthday in May, yes, birthday cards would be very welcomed. I have a P.O. box address. It's listed in my profile. I'm not asking for birthday presents. Okay? If people want to send me birthday cards, thank you so much. If people really want to send me something, thank you. But I'm certainly not asking for anything. Oh, Emma, there's going to be lots of exciting things. And yes, Joe, I am keeping in touch with Daniel, definitely. I don't really do star signs, Jess, but yes, I am a Taurus. Thank you, Vicky. Hayley, so if you want to send me a birthday card, as I just said, my P.O. box is listed on my profile. But like I said, my birthday isn't till May. How about drink? Can we send that? Nick, yes. Nick, I'll message you privately. Might head in your direction for a few drinks. Might be on the list of things we end up doing.